Okay, now we'll briefly go over building and installing packages. So packaging and distributing packages is one of the weaknesses of Python. It's very frustrating, and also frustrating how many different variations Python has provided to try to solve this problem. So the documentation for the current standard way of distributing packages is here, and I recommend that you go to this and look over it carefully. The gist of the Python packaging is with this setup.py file. And here I provide the documentation, a link to the documentation in the Python packaging authority documentation. The file is used to define how to build and install the package. And the canonical example of setup.py file is located here. Sorry for the typo, with lots of details. So the setup allows for a lot of options, including specifying dependencies that my package, for example, may depend on NetworkX and NumPy, and NetworkX and NumPy of at least a particular version. And I can specify all this in the setup.py file. And so then when I am installing it, the installer will go and fetch from the web, if they're available, these packages that are dependencies and install them, so I don't have to install them separately. The setup.py file also provides metadata about the package, like who's the author, what license are you releasing under, what's a web page that's associated with this package, what's the current version number, etc. So the directory structure is usually something like the following, where I have the package name, and then I have my setup.py file, readme files, other files that are associated with describing and the package and defining the installation process. Then a directory, which is the package name, so we have some redundancy here. And this is the actual code, so this will be the package. These are modules that are in the package, and I have a subdirectory that will be a subpackage and the files associated with it. Okay, so to execute setup.py, it's a Python file, and so we can run it with a Python interpreter, and there's various things we can use when we run it. So we can install the package, and you do that by running Python setup.py install. You can build a source distribution. And this is how I built the chapmanbe.tgz file that got loaded up into the course website. And you do that with Python setup.py sdist for source distribution. You can build a binary distribution, so Python setup.py bdist, and this built a Mac-specific binary installation. I can build an egg distribution with the bdist_egg option, and that's a newer package distribution format. I can get a list. I don't know why my thing keeps insisting on scrolling past the page, but I can put a help commands argument when I run the function. Let's see if I can get this to come back up. Yep. And this shows me all the options that I can run when I run setup.py. And then if I want to install it, again, let's see if I can flash it by you. You just setup.py install. And this is showing the output as I run the install command.